Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Handwriting Without Tears lesson is going to be all about the letter V. But before we learn how to make the letter V and how to write the letter V, I want to share with you our Alpha Tales story, Vera Viper's Valentine. And the letter V makes the V sound. Can everybody say that with me? V. It kind of tickles your mouth when you say that. And the title again is Vera Viper's Valentine. And a viper is a type of snake. Vera Viper and Victor Viper were best friends. Every Sunday, Vera would visit Victor. Vera and Victor would play volleyball and watch videos. Sometimes they would go for a drive in the valley. And the valley is the part of the land that's below the mountains. Vera and Victor liked to stop in the village for vanilla ice cream cones. And the village is just another name for a town or a city. One day, Vera Viper knocked on Victor's door. "Vera, I cannot visit with you today," said Victor. "I am very, very busy." The next Sunday, Victor was still busy, and the Sunday after that too. Vera Viper was very, very sad. "I don't think Victor wants to be friends anymore," Vera said. She does look sad. The next Sunday, Vera stayed home. She watched videos, but it wasn't any fun without Victor. Then there was a knock at Vera's door. Who do you think it was? It was Victor! Victor handed Vera a big red valentine. "I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit," said Victor. "I have been busy making you this valentine." Victor read Vera the verse on the valentine. "Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm very glad I have a best friend like you." "Thank you, Victor," said Vera. "I'm very glad you're my best friend too." Then Vera and Victor played volleyball. They watched videos, and they drove through the valley. On the way home, Vera and Victor stopped in the village for vanilla ice cream cones. And that Sunday, Vera was the happiest viper in the whole world. And then on these two pages, you can look for things that start with the letter V. V. And there's quite a few things I see. We have this musical instrument. What is that called? A violin. And this is used to clean the floor. A vacuum. And we have, what is this called that holds the flowers? A vase. And this type of mountain that has the lava coming out. A volcano. So I'll send these two pages to your mom or dad, and you can print them out and circle those things that start with the letter V. All right, now we're going to move on to talking about how to make the letter V and how to write the letter V. But before we do that, let's sing our song. Where do you start your letters at the top? Where do you start your letters at the top? If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start them at the top. Is this the top? No, it's the bottom. Is this the top? No, it's the middle. Is this the top? It's the top. Where do you start your letters at the top? Where do you start your letters at the top? Where do you start your letters at the top? If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start them at the top. Is this the top? No, it's the bottom. Is this the top? No, it's the middle. Is this the top? It's the top. Where do you start your letters at the top? Okay, now we're going to make the letter V first using our blue mat. And can you tell me what type of lines are we going to use to make our letter V? Do you see straight lines or curved lines? Very good. You're really using your brain there. There are straight lines for the letter V. And how many straight lines do we see? Let's count them. 1, 2 straight lines. And we have 2 big straight lines. So we're going to use 2 big straight lines to make our letter V on our blue mat. And the first straight line is going to slide down from the smiley face and go all the way to the middle at the bottom. And then we're going to connect that straight line with the other one, and it's going to climb up and go all the way up to the opposite corner. So if you notice with the letter V, these lines slide down. They don't go straight down like this. If I put my 2 lines like this, does that look like the letter V to you? No. So we want to make sure we slide our lines this way and have them reach the middle at the bottom. And then same thing here, they're going to touch at the bottom. And this one's touching in the middle at the bottom. And you're going to climb up to the opposite corner. And there you have the letter V. Now, when we write our letter V, we have to remember our 3 steps. We have wet, dry, and try. Very good. So we're going to wet with the sponge, dry with our paper towel, and try with our chalk. Now, I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to start down here. No, we're going to start at the top, at the smiley face, in the corner up here. And I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to slide down to the bottom in the middle. And when I get down here, I'm not going to pick up. I'm going to keep going, so there's no frog jumps in the letter V. We're going to keep going and we're going to climb up to the top in the opposite corner. And there you have the letter V. So we've wet our letter V. Now we need to dry it. So I'm going to ball up my paper towel. And you can kind of see my wet letter V there. I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to start at the top. And am I going to go straight down? We're going to slide down. slide down to the bottom in the middle. And then we're going to pick up. No, we're not going to pick up. We're going to keep our paper towel on the chalkboard and we're going to keep climbing all the way up to the top in the opposite corner. And there I dried my letter V. Now you can't see the wet anymore. Now I'm going to take my chalk and do my last step, my third step. And I'm going to start at the top, right by my smiley face, and I'm going to slide down to the middle and climb back up to the opposite corner. And there you have the letter V. All right, now in our workbooks today, there's 2 pages that we need to do in our workbooks. The first page looks like this. And these boys and girls are riding on a roller coaster. And it looks like they took their van, which starts with the letter V, to the amusement park. And the roller coaster is shaped like the letter V. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our crayon or our pencil and we're going to trace where the arrow starts. And we're going to go down, slide down, and we're going to climb up all the way to the top. And then once you finish with this page, then you can turn to this page and you're going to trace your letter V's with a crayon or a pencil. And we are going to start at the smiley face and slide down. Do we pick up at the bottom? No, we don't. And we climb up and then we can pick up. And we're going to do the same thing for the other letter V's. All 4 of them. Slide down, climb up. And then you can color your van and you can go back and color your roller coaster and your people and the van over here. You can even color in these little squares and you can trace all the letter V's that you see in the shapes. If you look at the corners of the squares, those all look like letter V's. And actually, the squares are sideways, so they look like diamonds. All right. Thanks for listening today, boys and girls, and I will see you next time. Have a good week.